Hi guys, this is Mark Shawson, the Pattern Trader. Before I get into the nuts and bolts of what I want to say today, let me just give a brief shout out to a few of our members who were kind enough to leave their reviews on our review website. You can also check that out for yourself. We have extensive, I think over 300 reviews on the Pattern Trader review website. And I'm just going to read out a few of the most recent ones. So Luis says, from my point of view, Mark's methodology is simple, comfortable. You don't have to be looking at the screen all day. And the most important, it works. Thanks for everything, Mark. So thanks, Luis. This is from Gerhardt. Thank you, Mark, for your wise comments and exceptional accuracy forecasting future developments. William says, I really appreciate that being very successful, you are so willing to share your knowledge and time with our members. This is from Virgil. I enjoy your insight, wisdom, and passion. God bless and thank you. And lastly, from Adam, the information Mark provides applies to the real world of trading and when used correctly enables a superior understanding of the financial markets and improved account balances. So really want to thank all of you for those kind words, and that's what I attempt to do every day at the Pattern Trader. I've been trading for over 30 years. I think I've picked up a thing or two understanding when the markets are ready to go and also where the potholes and when the time is not ready to trade. And for, frankly, the last 3-4 weeks, I've been advising our members to sit in a capital preservation mode. There have been a lot of anxiety, a lot of political events, a lot of news events. We've had this coronavirus that have been buffeting the markets. The FX markets have been in a bit of a trading range. The metals markets have been chasing certain emotional highs, and I warned our members to not chase those rallies, especially in silver. I kind of thought that this is a bear market, and I think chasing that rally was the wrong way to go. In the last couple of days, price action has really proved me correct. But I think as we sit on our hands, the advantage of time is starting to swing our favor, and I'm starting to see some very good high probability trades. In pound Australian, I've been long that pair for several weeks now. Also pound New Zealand, there's going to be some announcements out of the UK on Friday, but as you guys know, I don't really care about events or news things. To me, price action precedes events, and to my mind, whatever event is announced, the instrument should go in the direction as indicated by the trend or the pattern or the price action preceding that event. Also, I'm seeing, a good coil in dollar yen. And frankly, I've been sitting on the sidelines, and this isn't really an instrument that I look at a lot. But I have to, share with you that I personally dipped in the Bitcoin market last week. So I've seen Bitcoin trading downwards from a double top at the $14,000 area last year, where I said that double top was likely to take this thing down to about the $6,000 level. And we got there. We put on a little bit of a double bottom at about 6,500. And recently we've broken above a year-and-a-half long channel. I've included the chart and what I'm looking at along with this presentation. And frankly, I know this is a very speculative market. I've said before, it's kind of like a penny stock market. It's very hard to assess. There's not a lot of history. And the history is, you see this hyperbolic move from $0 to $20,000 and then this collapse. So it's kind of difficult to evaluate Bitcoin on the realm of, other instruments that are actively traded for many years. But I will share with you that, I just look at patterns. I don't care if they occur in pork bellies or corn or orange juice futures or in the euro yen or in IBM. I look at everything from the point of view of perspective of historical price action, patterns, breakouts, and I'm not always going to be correct, but when I am, I really ring the bell. And so I did personally put a toe in the water, put about $50,000 of my own personal funds just to work, and I'm going to kind of get a feel for it here. And if we keep getting some traction, I'll keep building, my assets in that thing. I know it's very speculative, and tomorrow I could wake up and it could be down 30%, and I'm fully apprised of that. And if you're going to trade these cryptos, you should be aware of the risk. So with that said, just before I depart, every week I do a weekly video report where I kind of share exactly what I'm thinking on each instrument. I do an analysis on the price chart, show you what I'm thinking based on the price action, and that takes place in the form of a weekly video report. This is usually 25 to 30 minutes long. I send it out every Sunday with my weekly video report, and typically we charge hundreds of dollars a year for this advisory service. But for a limited time only, just for the next few days, you can get a copy of this advisory report for any price you wish to pay. So it's entirely up to you what you think you'd like to derive from this and what you'd like to pay for it. We are making that available for a limited time only, where you can access this advisory report for a limited time. So I advise you to do that. You got nothing to lose. Pay as little or as much as you want. And with that said, I wish you a healthy and prosperous trading day, and I will see you next time.